Hey guys, I have a little story to tell you. I don't know if you can hear the noise, but they're redoing our roof, so it's kind of loud and they're banging and everything. I had to take my clock off the wall so that it wouldn't fall down and get broken. But I kind of have a crazy story. So our cabinets, for some reason, keep coming out of the wood. Like the little nails keep coming out, and my cabinets are all like hanging down by one nail. So I had to have the guy come and fix them, right? And our towel rack has been broken in the master bathroom since we moved in. So 8 months later, you know, they finally come to fix it again. And so he's finished and he leaves, and then he turns around and knocks back on the door after I closed it, and he goes, "Oh, I forgot I'm supposed to check the smoke detector and the filters for the AC before I leave." And I'm like, "Oh yeah, good. I actually meant to ask you to do that because we need a new filter. We haven't had it replaced in 8 months since we moved in, and we were actually going to go to the apartment manager's office and ask for a filter so we could change it ourselves since nobody's come to do it." So I was like, "Great, go ahead and check it." So he goes over there and he's poking around trying to look through all the dust in the little vents, and then he opens it and he goes, like, "You're not gonna believe this, but there's no filters in there." I'm like, "Are you freaking kidding me?" It's been 8 months that there's been no filter in there and no one's come to check it. So we're kind of lucky that the dust didn't set our AC on fire that's getting sucked into the AC coils. So he went and got another guy, and they came back and they cleaned our coils, and I think they went and took a filter from like an empty apartment because he told me that they didn't have any filters and that they might not get any in until like tomorrow or the next day. So yeah, but he did come back with one. He said that he found one or whatever. So that's pretty awesome, because when we used to live at our old apartment, our AC was crap, and on the 4th of July our AC went out. This was a couple years ago, and they wouldn't come because it was a holiday to fix our AC, and it was like over 100 degrees outside, and my kids were little, you know, and we were sweating to death in the house. But luckily my brother-in-law, who's technically not my brother-in-law but my sister-in-law's ex-boyfriend, he was visiting with her at the time, and he knows how to do, he's actually an apartment maintenance person, so he knew how to clean the coils and fix the AC unit. So he fixed it for us, even though he wasn't supposed to, but we didn't care. Like, just fix it. It's so freaking hot in here. We can't stand it. So he fixed it, and it worked so good after that. It was like the best AC unit we ever had after that. And so I'm hoping, I got my fingers crossed, because they cleaned the coils, that our AC will work better, because we had to move one of our couches. You can see here behind me there's only one couch. We usually have another one right here. We moved one of our couches to the back room because it's so freaking hot. Anytime you pass like halfway through the hallway to the living room, you can feel the temperature go up by like 15 degrees. It's so much hotter in here than it is back there, and it's because we have these skylights. If you can see, we have 3 window skylights up there, and you know, it's making the apartment really hot. So yeah, so we moved our couch back there, and we just like close the door and hang out back there because it's a lot cooler. And so I'm hoping now that they fixed it that our living room will feel like normal and it'll cool off. So fingers crossed for me, guys, because I mean, we'll just hang out back there if we have to during the summer. I mean, we used to live at we've moved around a lot since we got married, but we used to live at this other townhouse. And it's story time today, sorry. And it was so cold in the winter in that house because it was a 2-story, well, it was a townhouse apartment. So it was so cold in the winter time that the heater would only seem to work upstairs. So we would always hang out in the office upstairs and just stay in there to stay warm all winter long. So kind of brings us together in a way, because we just all sit in the same room and hang out together, you know, which is kind of cool. But I would like to be able to use my living room and cook in here without it making it so unbearably hot, you know, because I still need to cook and stuff. I can't spend the whole summer not cooking. I mean, I could, but my kids would not be happy if I don't make them any food. My husband won't be happy either. So anyway, I just thought I'd share those little stories with you. I'm super happy that the AC should get better now. And hopefully these guys will be finished doing my roof by tomorrow night, because I really don't want them to wake me up on Thursday on my day off, because they woke me up last week on Thursday on my day off, and I was not very happy about it because I hardly ever get to sleep in. And, you know, sleeping in for me is like 8 o'clock, and they woke me up at like 7:45 or something, and I was like, no, I want my sleep, you buttheads. Why'd you wake me up? So, yeah, I wasn't happy, but whatever. It's not like I would have slept much longer anyway. But yeah, so that's what's going on with me today. I'm going to go to work here in an hour. And I was really glad that they left before I had to get ready for work, because it was kind of awkward with both of them standing in the hallway. And I was like, I need to go to the bathroom, but I don't want to go with them like right there. They're like right next to both bathrooms, or right pretty close to each other, and awkward. So I was like waiting for them to leave so I could go to the restroom. So yeah, I'm glad that didn't take too long. And that's it.